Hey everyone, this is Zoe Reyes, licensed marriage and family therapist out here in Sacramento, California. I am here at the Peak Counseling Group, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about finding a good therapist that's right for you. So, to begin with, I wanted to let you know that I get a lot of phone calls from potential clients that are basically looking to see if I'm within their insurance network or if how much I charge per session. And I understand, you know, price is an issue for a lot of people because obviously we have to survive out here in this world. But studies have shown that the relationship that you have with your therapist is what determines the outcome of your treatment. And to me, that makes sense. You know, if you don't have a good relationship with the therapist that you picked, you don't have a good foundation of trust. So when your therapist is providing you with homework or strategies to deal with a certain problem, you're not going to be willing to follow that therapist's advice if you don't have that foundation of trust. So it's really important to do a little bit of homework in regards to searching for a good therapist. So, the first thing that I always encourage people to do is when you are thinking about doing therapy, I encourage you guys to ask around, ask friends or family members or anyone that you feel comfortable with talking about therapy. Have you done therapy before? And if so, can you recommend a good therapist? And that's a good way of determining whether or not this is going to be a good person for you, because obviously if you like your friend and your friend is giving that particular therapist good ratings in regards to their experience, you might have a very similar experience. Do your research as well on the internet. A lot of therapists nowadays do have websites set up for them. So look their names up, Google their names, and read a little bit about their backgrounds, their style of therapy, things like that to get a feel for who they are. When you actually make contact with that therapist, um, it's always a good idea to have a list of questions ready so that you can ask that therapist some questions. Some good questions to ask when you first make that contact with that person is, how long have you been doing therapy? What's your specialty? Um, Also ask what their experience is regarding that particular issue you're coming to them for. So if, for example, you are going to see a therapist to address some depression, ask them, what's your experience working with people who have depression? Um, and then just gauge your judgment in terms of your comfort level based on their answers. Get a feel for them based on the conversation that you're having with them during that initial contact. And then if you do feel comfortable with them, great, then you can schedule your first appointment with them. But then again, this is building a relationship. So you might see that therapist for 1, 2, 3 sessions and you realize, hey, this really isn't a good fit for me. You can have that open discussion with your therapist and talk about what's missing or what you want to get out of the relationship, out of your therapeutic relationship. And hopefully that therapist is open to changing things around to fit your needs. And if not, then that might be a time to consider changing to a different therapist. Anyways, that's it for today. I'll probably talk about this a little bit more later on because it really is a struggle finding a therapist that's suited to your needs. But anyways, find us on Twitter, Facebook, give us a call out here at the Peak if you have any additional questions, and I will talk to you soon. Good luck on your search. Thanks. Bye.